It's national meets regional. Welcome to Sidewalks Entertainment, the long-running celebrity, music, and art series. Join us now for an exciting new path to celebrity interviews, music, rising talents, and much, much more.
Five-time Academy Award nominee, Sir Kenneth Branagh.
Hi, Sir Kenneth.
Hi,
Thank
Lori.
you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. You're very welcome. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, thank you. Now, you've led a successful career as an actor, director, producer, screenwriter. When was it that you knew that this was the line of work that you wanted to be in?
It was the excitement at creative work that I discovered doing plays at school. Doing this kind of creative work has never seemed like work to me. It's always been a passion. It's always been an extension of what really and truly makes you happy. So I was very lucky. I discovered early on that things like my hobbies, going to the movies and then later on going to the theatre, were things that I really gave me enormous pleasure. But once I became involved in actually producing this work, also seemed just like a joyful, non-work-like activity. So doing it seemed as natural as breathing.
Okay, now, you were knighted a couple of years back. Now, I was wondering, from receiving the news that you were to be knighted and it being official, what's the process of being knighted and what comes with the title?
Well, you're contacted by the government who inform you that the Queen is minded to confer a knighthood upon you, and you're asked whether, were that to happen, would you say yes or no? And there's an envelope to sign yes or no, and you send it back. And what comes with the title is excitement and a certain amount of attention and fun. But it's the thing itself. It's that moment. I mean, no one calls me, Ken is absolutely fine for me, and I wouldn't expect anything else. But that moment of recognition and thanks is, phenomenally pleasing. And when that envelope, which looks nothing like anything else you've ever seen, drops through the mailbox, it's pretty unusual. I thought I was going to have to go to prison or something. I'd never seen an envelope like it. It was very, 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 very official.
Yeah, well, in my mind, I imagine that like a formal messenger would show up at your door with like maybe trumpets or a parade or something.
Obviously, I arranged those after, of course.
Oh.
And on the day, I remember I took some friends of mine to lunch on the day it was going to be announced. And I still couldn't tell anybody. I wasn't allowed to. I was sworn to secrecy. But many of them were actors. Many of them were actors. And we sat at a round table in this restaurant. And I said, I'll soon be able to play in a theatrical production of Camelot. I'll be able to sit at a round table. And there were a few kind of blank faces before they suddenly went, Knight, you got a knighthood, you got a knighthood. So they got the Camelot round table clue and were very tickled.
That's awesome. This film, you also acted in it as William Shakespeare himself. Now, what was it like to play this role?
It was great to have an opportunity to try and humanize a man who's very distant and removed from many people. And I think that my life's career working on his plays has made me feel that he's the most human of people. And I wanted to show the facts, such as we know them, about his family life, and speculate on what his family life could have been based on what we know of the work in the plays, and present a warts and all portrait of somebody who I think was utterly and recognizably like us, not some stuffy academic figure, but a living, breathing human being from whom we could learn a great deal.
Well, wonderful, wonderful work. And unfortunately, we are out of time. But again, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today.
Thanks, Lori. Very nice to talk to you.
For more full-length celebrity interviews, visit sidewalkstv.com.